eat everything you see because you are breastfeeding, you feel hungry every time and stuff. Hi guys, you're welcome to this amazing channel. Come with me, let's talk about what no one tells you about being a first time mom, the expectations and the realities. Let's talk about the expectations. When you're pregnant, you hope to have your baby, a healthy baby, take care of the child, and have a soft, beautiful life. Let's talk about the realities of what you should note as a first time mom or an expectant mom. Are you still pregnant? This is what you should note. Have you just given birth recently? This is what you should do. Make sure that your baby's hygiene, it is non-negotiable for you. It's a very important thing for you to do to keep your child's things very neat. The water can, the utensils, everything that concerns the child should be very neat. Don't joke with the neatness of your child because you don't want that child to be sick. You don't want that child to be ill or having an emergency of rushing the child to the hospital. I know nowadays we have a lot of breast pumping and stuff like that. So you have to also pour the breast milk into a feeder. Make sure that that thing that your baby is putting in the mouth, down to the toys the child uses to play, it is very neat so that you will not have any emergency that have to do with infection, bacteria on that baby's health. Coming from a mom who has experienced a lot during early stages of giving breast milk and stuff like that. So I'm telling you categorically, don't joke with your baby's hygiene. And number two thing there you should not joke with as a new time mom is advice. Be very sure to not take a lot of advice that come to you, because first time moms have a lot of do this, do that. Okay, have you pressed the head, have you pressed the hand? Make sure you don't take excessive advice from people as a first time mom in order not to endanger that child's health. Okay, come with me. Number three thing there you should not do, or you should note as a first time mom, is make sure to take a very beautiful rest. As a first time mom, we have a lot of things doing, the sleepless night and stuff. Make sure to take a very good amount of rest when your child is sleeping. Relax, do whatever that makes you feel relaxed. Let's talk about your meals as a first time mom. What do you eat? Do you just eat everything you see because you are breastfeeding, you feel hungry every time and stuff? Come, burning the fat after gaining it is so hard. And coming from someone that you don't want to feel insecure about your body after giving birth, it's good and necessary that you gain pounds here and there, but you don't want to get overweight because you have a child, right? So be very conscious of what you eat after giving birth as a first time mom or a new mom, right? Be very sure and very conscious of what you eat. Like my mom will always tell me whenever I put to bed, she say, don't eat as it's hungry you. Like the way you are hungry, don't use that force and download loads of meals into your tummy, right? So be very watchful of what you eat. And I will tell you one thing that also worked for me whenever I put to bed. I try to eat large amount of meal whenever I'm hungry. Like I do one large meal per day, right? So that might work for you as well. Make sure that maybe you choose a particular time to eat a very large amount of meal that will enable your breast milk to flow very well. Okay, don't eat everything and anything because you are breastfeeding, because after gaining this weight, losing it can be terrifying, can be scary at the same time. Okay, so be very much watchful of what you put in your mouth as a breastfeeding mom. Okay, so let's talk about the last one here on my list. Okay, see a doctor. That one is non-negotiable. That brings us back to advice. Okay, be very careful of the kind of advice you take from people. And again, if there is anything that you feel like, okay, I'm not understanding this about myself, about my child, make sure to go to the hospital. Some people here in this part of our own world, Africa, right, Nigeria to be precise, they will tell you your baby is tooting, you don't have to worry, buy this, buy that. My sister, 9 months is not 9 hours. Okay, if you feel like, okay, there is a need to take this child to the hospital, do that. Okay, do that. I'm telling you, coming from a mom with kids, and I love my kids so much, I know you love your kids as well. Don't take excessive and unnecessary advice from people. Take that child to the hospital if you feel like, okay, she or he have a running temperature, they have a running nose. Let the doctor do the prescription. Okay, if you have the money. Okay, even if you don't have enough money to be going to the hospitals to maybe lay a complaint on there are health centers. Okay, take your child to that health center. It doesn't charge much here over here, right? So make sure that your child's health is non-negotiable. Go to the hospital as when needed. Do not take unnecessary advice not to endanger that child's health. Okay, thank you so much guys for coming with me on this beautiful topic. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching.